Shalom, shalom, by Yahawashi Allah. It's Akakabashay Na, WFI Detroit, coming at you with a quick live stream. About to go into some quick rapid fire precepts showing you how Yahawashi is Isaac in the regeneration. Right? Because your body, it actually regenerates back on the earth when you die, man. Right? Let's bring that out. Quick couple precepts. Right? It's the book of Psalm, right? Chapter 104, verse 21. Reads this. Right, verse 29. Slack it reads this. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust. Right, because when you die, your body returns into the dust. All right, and it says, thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. So he sent forth for your spirit, and you get created back on the earth, man. All right, you see that? The spirit gets regenerated back on the earth. Okay? And hey, this was a known thing amongst this was a known Hebraic concept. All right? So we're going to get that in the book of Matthew, right, the 16th chapter. Slack you. All right. All right, so this is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 13. It says, when Yahawashi came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Right, so Yahawashi said, who do men say that I am? Right, who are all the people speaking about me? Who do they say that I am? All right. It says, and they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist. Now, this is Matthew, the 16th chapter. John the Baptist got beheaded earlier in the chapter. He got beheaded in the 14th chapter, right? So if he got beheaded in the 14th chapter, why would they think he's John the Baptist? They would think he's John the Baptist because they understood regeneration, all right? Some Elijah, and Elijah died hundreds of years prior. Jeremiah, or one of the prophets, right? So they believe Yahawashi was one of the prophets on the earth because regeneration was a known concept in the earth. All right. All right. Slack it. See if I can get one more. All right. Get that in the book of Daniel. Let me get that in Daniel, chapter 12. Right, and verse 13. It says, but go thy way to the end be, for thou shalt rest and shalt stand in thy lot at the end of days. So Daniel was standing his lot in the last days. Right, so how could Daniel stand in his lot in the last days lest regeneration could come about, man? Right, so Yahawashi was actually regenerated into Isaac. Right, we're going to go through a couple quick precepts to bring that out. Because Yahawashi, he always dwelt with the sons of men. All right, let me get that real quick. Right, because it's basically, he's directing the movie, but he kind of hop in the movie. Right? Like, what's that, Edomite, Seth Rogen, man. Or like an Ice Cube or something. They kind of write it, but they still kind of hop in that thing, and they like one of the main actors, man. All right? Bring that on the book of Proverbs, the 8th chapter. Right? The book of Proverbs, chapter 8. And so I can bear with me. And just kind of want to get straight to the point. I'm going to start right here. This book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 27. It says, when he prepared the heavens, I was there. Right, because Yahawashi was there, man. Right, when you read John 1 and 1, all right, it literally tells you how Yahawashi was there, man. Right, with the Word and the Most High was together, man. All right. It says, when he set a compass upon the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above, when he straightened the fountains of the deep, when he gave to see his decree, right? When he gave his decree that the water should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the fountains of the earth, then I was with him. It's like then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was daily. It's like it, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth, and my delights were with the Son of Men. So Yahawashi is saying, my delight is with the sons of men. So he came on earth multiple times, man. He came on the earth as the chosen Adam. He came on the earth as Mount Chezedek, right? Solomon and Isaac, man. Right? These are men that he came on the earth as, man. He came in the fleshly form at Yahawashi. All right? So we go bring this out, man. All right, we go bring this out through the Spirit of the Lord, man. All right? So we go get this account right here. All right? This is the prophecy that Yahawashi, right, actually gave unto Abraham's wife, man. All right? Bear with me. All right? Baby might start crying, so bear with me. Right? So this... Hey, what's going on? All right. She was just asleep. All right. Salakia. Okay, this book of Genesis. Right. Chapter. See where I want. The book of Genesis, chapter 18. Bear with me. And I'm sorry, verse 11. Genesis 18 and 11. And it reads, Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age. And it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women. Therefore, Sarah, it's like I'm gonna start at verse 9. It's like it says, and they said unto him, right? The day is talking about these three men, right? Two angels in Yahawashi. It says, and they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. Now the time of life, that's going into a woman giving birth, man, which is 10 months, man. You read Wisdom of Solomon. All right, let's get it. She's got to kind of deal with it. All right, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. All right. Get that in Wisdom of Solomon real quick. The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 2. It says, And in my mother's womb, in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months, being compact in blood of the seed of man in the pleasure that came with sleep. You see that? So that's the 10 months that a baby is growing within the womb. All right. So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 18. Right? In verse 10 again, it says, And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. Right? So the Lord, right, Yahawashi is saying, I will return unto thee at the time of life. So I'm going to return unto you in 10 months. So he's basically saying through the Spirit, I'm going to return unto you in 10 months. Right? He says, And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him. You see that? So this is actually Yahawashi stating that I'm going to come unto you and be your son. That's literally what he's saying, man. All right, through the Spirit. All right. And you can tell because let's see if Yahawashi appeared back unto them when Isaac was born. Right? Let's see if an angel visited them. You're going to find out an angel did not visit them. Yeah, Isaac was just born after the time of life, man. All right. So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 21. Check this out. 21 and verse 1. It says, And Yahweh visited Sarah as he said, and Yahweh did unto Sarah as he spoken. as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age at the set time which God had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son that she bore, that was born unto him, that was born unto him, whom Sarah bare to him Isaac. You see that? So Isaac came about because the Lord was coming through that womb, man. All right, and it's further proof that that Yahawashi is Isaac. First, I want to bring this up in the book of Matthew, chapter 1 and 1. Right? All right, bring this out in the book of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse 1. Right? It says, these, the books of the generations of Yahawashi Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Right? Who's the son of David? Solomon. Because Yahawashi is Solomon back on the earth, man. All right? And he's also the son of Abraham. That's the son of Isaac. All right? So he literally said, I'm going to come unto you after, I'm going to come unto you after the time of 10 months, after the time of life, through birth. And he literally came through her as she conceived, man. All right? So let's get that in Genesis after, see what happened after Isaac was born. All right? This is the book of Isaac. This is the book of Genesis, chapter, see where I'm going to start, chapter 22. And, right, see where I want to start, man. I'm going to just start at verse 6. All right, it says, and Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it upon Isaac his son. And he took the fire in his hand and a knife, and they went both of them together. Right, because he was going to go sacrifice Isaac, man. Because the angel came to him and told him, hey, you got to sacrifice your son. Straight up, man. Right, and who had to sacrifice their son, man? Yahawashi was sacrificed. All right? So we'll go bring this out, man. All right, and it says, and Isaac spake unto Abraham his father and said, my father. And he said, behold, the fire and the wood. And he said, here I am, my son. And he said, behold, the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? Now, it's very key that you remember that. He asked him, where is the lamb for your burnt offering? Right? Isaac asked his father, I see the wood, I see the knife kind of in your hand, but where's the lamb? Where's the sacrifice that you're going to give? All right? He's not understanding that it's him, man. Right? Isaac doesn't understand that it's actually him that is going to supposedly be the sacrifice, man. But the key word is, he said, where's the lamb? Right? Now, reading on, it says, and Abraham, my son, and Abraham said, my son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together. Right? So he said, the Most High is going to provide a burnt offering. Right? God himself is going to provide an offering. He's going to provide himself a burnt offering. Right? That lamb. Okay? So God will provide a lamb. Right? And they came to a place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him upon the altar of wood. And on the side note, hey, this is proving that the law was been here from the beginning. Right? Didn't Noah make an offer and sacrifice clean animals? All right. That's in Genesis, the 8th chapter. Right? Didn't Cain and Abel give sacrifices? Give offerings? Right? So that's on another fold. The law has been here from the beginning, man. All right? But even you're moving on. Right? And Abraham stretched forth his hand and took the knife to slay his son. Right, so he was finna kill him, man. He was finna sacrifice him right there, right then and there, man. Right? And this is why Abraham was counted righteous, man, because he did the commandments through his faith, man. All right? So he was going to do that, man. Right? And it says, and the angel of Yahweh called unto him out of heaven and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, here I am. And he said, lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest God, seeing that thou has not withheld thy son, thine only son from me. Now, hey, Ishmael was born, man. If you didn't know, Ishmael was already born in Genesis, the 16th chapter. We're in the 22nd chapter, but he's calling him his only son, who is also known as the only begotten son of the Lord, man. Right? None other than Yahawashi. All right? Who was also that sacrifice, man. Right? But it wasn't Isaac's time for that. It wasn't Yahawashi's time for that. He had to die for the nation of Israel. All right? All right? All right? Reading on, it says, and Abraham lifted up his eye and looked, and behold, behind him a ram caught in the thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. Now, if you're paying close attention, what's the issue here? Right? He said, look, you don't got to sacrifice him. Here, he looked and he found the ram and he sacrificed the ram. Right? Let me go back, right, to Genesis 22 and verse 7. And Isaac spake unto Abraham, his father, and said, my father. And he said, here I am, my son. And he said, behold, the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, my son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they both went them together, right? So he didn't sacrifice a lamb. He said God is going to provide himself a lamb. They sacrificed a ram. You understand that? So this is Yahawashi. This is Isaac being a representation of how Yahawashi is going to be given to the children of Israel. Because who is that lamb? Right? None other than Yahawashi. All right? Yahawashi is that lamb. All right? All right? Go bring this out through the Spirit. All right, so like it's the book of 1 Peter. All right, I'm gonna get this in now I'm gonna get 1 Peter. We get both precepts. All right, so like it's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1, and verse 19. But with the precious blood of Hamashiach, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. Right, so Yahawashi is that lamb without blemish and without spot. It's very simple, man, how you put this stuff together. Right, he never sacrificed that lamb, man. Right, because the lamb had to be sacrificed for the children of Israel to fulfill the words of the Lord, man. Right, spoken of since before the world began, but came up with since before the world began. Right, let's get another classic precept in the book of John, man. Right, the first chapter. Right, Yahawashi's representation of that lamb. All right, it's the book of John, chapter 1, and verse 29. The next day, John seeth Yahawashi coming unto him. Slacky. Baby about to fall off the down. All right. All right, WFI dash, man. All right, so this is the book of John, chapter 1. Right, chapter 29. The next day, John seeth Yahawashi. Slacky. The next day. There you go. All right. It says, the next day, John seeth Yahawashi coming unto him and saith, behold, the Lamb of God, which taketh away the sin of the world. You see that? So Yahawashi was sent to take away that sin of the world, man. It wasn't Isaac's time for that, man. Right? That's why, like I said, again, that's why he was known as the only son. Right? He said, you're coming to give your only son. But he had two sons. Right? But, again, that was a representation of Yahawashi. This is how we know Isaac is Yahawashi. Because first and foremost, regeneration. Hey. She's over here excited. Anyway, because we understand Yahawashi is a representation. Slakia. We understand that, I lost my train of thought. The lamb is a representation of Yahawashi. All right, and the lamb never was given in that time. God provided himself a lamb. He provided Yahawashi. All right, straight up and down. All right. So that's just quick rapid fire precepts to show you that Isaac is Yahawashi in the regeneration, man. Or Yahawashi is Isaac in the regeneration. Yeah. She always excited over the scriptures. All right. I'm trying to think, is there anything I really want to bring out? Anything else? Yeah. Not really. That's really all I was bringing out. Just to show you how the... Hey, let me bring this up. Right? Okay, let me bring this out. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 33 says, "For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the saints, churches of the saints." So Yahawashi, it's like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi is not a author of confusion, man. So he's not going to say a lamb and then a ram for no reason, right? Every single small thing that you see in the scriptures, it matters, man. Right? You bring this up. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 15. "Be not ignorant of anything in a small, in a great matter or a small." Right? So that's why you got to keep constantly go over these scriptures, because you will notice small little things like that. How I went from a lamb to a ram. Like, wait, what happened to the lamb? Then you understand in the New Testament, oh, Yahawashi's that lamb. Oh, he's the son of Abraham. Oh, regeneration is in the scriptures. And through the precepts we get And through the precepts we get understanding. All right? And through them precepts we can get the understanding that Isaac, and then even like I said, we brought out Proverbs. He said, "My delight is with the sons of men." He came in this movie multiple times and played an actor role, man. That's what he does. Right? His delights is with the sons of men. All right? He's jumped in this movie multiple times. Like I said, he's Melchizedek. Now, brother asked, is Solomon Yahawashi in the regeneration too? He indeed is. It said he's the son of David and the son of Abraham. Right? Lord willing, I could do another quick video going into how Yahawashi is Solomon in the regeneration. Quick rapid fire precepts, man. All right. Lost my train of... I wanted to bring this out. Hey. Hey, what's going on, Naomi? All right. Let me get this. That book of Psalms. Let me get in Psalms. All right, bring this out real quick. All right, in the book of Psalms, chapter 40. Chapter 40 and verse 8. Chapter 40 and verse 7. Then, Psalm chapter 40 verse 7, it says, Then said, all right, yeah. All right, it says, "Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written in me." So this whole book right here, the whole Holy Scriptures, including the Apocrypha, is written in Yahawashi. Right? So nothing is by coincidence or by mistake in the Scriptures, man. Right? So he's that lamb, right? That the God provided. The God provided himself that lamb. Right? His only begotten son that he gave up to die for the sins of the Israelites, man. To be that burnt offering. Right? That sweet smelling Savior, man. All right? So Isaac is Yahawashi through the Spirit, man. The power of the Lord. All right? So all praise to the Most High. Shalom, shalom. Lord willing, that was edifying. Lord willing, I can do a video on Yahawashi being Solomon through the Spirit. All right? Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom.